Just an hour from Milan sits an estate that once belonged to a man who sold Ferraris and ran a paint shop. He chose this place to raise his wife and 3 kids away from the noise of the city, but after his passing, the estate was left behind, and what's still left inside will shock you.
What we're doing is just getting ridiculous. We're trying to get to Italy so we can explore these abandoned mansions that I want to get to, but we had this crazy accident that happened in this tunnel and you can only get there to the tunnels, but then we found there was another way to get there and you have to take this train. But you see, this train is not just an ordinary train. The train goes through the mountains of Switzerland, and I guess the train actually can pick up our cars, put the cars on them, and I don't know what's gonna happen yet. That's why I'm recording this for you and I, for these memories. Just arrived. Look what it looks like. All right, guys, we're now coming up. Here we go. Oh, so we just get on.
We just sit in the car.
Guys, by the way, it was 33 euros, like $38 or something like that to get onto this. So all we do now is just like sit on it. We can't, there's no like anything. We can't move. What if I have to pee? Guys, the train has started. I don't know where we are. Dude, it's like a fake movie, like a Disney show. It's like how we first felt going through the first car wash.
We're going downhill, definitely. My ears are popping.
Oh yeah, my ear just popped. The seatbelt on, we're freaking out. You guys know it's been about 15 minutes. It's still pitch black in here. Just wanted to update you guys. We are going through the mountains. Yeah.
Oh, it's treehouse.
Whoa, what? Bigfoot's camp. All right, we are now in Italy. Wow. I can't believe we survived the tunnels, but we have to hurry up quick though. All right, here we go. I mean, we are going right up in this. Maybe they're gonna have noisy dogs. They already said they would. All right, we gotta keep moving. Now through here. What the hell is? Oh wait, we're here. I didn't even realize that we were here.
I didn't. It's like a Jumanji.
Yeah, I didn't.
I thought it was like a shed door.
Yeah, me too. I didn't know we were here. Like for real, full sent it. Look at that. That's actually really nice. God, my services. It's okay. It's definitely down. It's down there. Yeah, Dave's right. All the way down. We already got seen.
Gazers at the window watching us.
Just looking at us from a window. It's because it's just all old people, small town. We're just trying to wait some time just in case. In case like they did call like police or anyone as well. They'll be inside, we won't even be there. Point, while we're sitting here, you can see they put this like really cool bench underneath this tree. So back in its prime time, when all this was mowed and the grass was great and less vegetation, this was probably an amazing place just to kind of like relax at. 3 minutes have passed, and Dan said something's telling me to go, so I guess we're going. Let's just peek out the window. Yeah.
Who the hell thought this was in the woods?
Exactly. The painting on the roof. That's really cool. We have 2 floors, this floor and a 3rd floor, but the main floor is this one. Already looking in here, we're going back at least 30 years that this place has been sitting here abandoned. At least. I don't exactly know when it went abandoned, and yeah, I don't.
Some abandoned places are a straight up mystery, with no history anywhere online. The only way to piece it together is by going inside, looking through what's left behind, and investigating the belongings to uncover the story.
Whereas we are starting right here in his main office. You see, the guy that lived here was a businessman, and he was one of the first people to actually like live in this side of the village. Everyone knew him. He was very wealthy. He had a wife, 3 kids, and more. The thing is, I don't exactly remember or understand what business he did here. The thing about Italy is it's really hard to do Google Translate on what we find and what objects and things like that. Even sometimes getting their names are really hard. The guy was really wealthy here, and when he passed away, his wife then passed away, and his kids just
they're just not here. They went to Milan, they travel, they don't really come back to this small village that we're in right now. Now you see, explorers, the guy that lived here owned a very big automobile sales. He sold cars for a living, and some of the best cars, luxury cars like Ferraris and Lamborghinis and more. He was very wealthy, and he didn't like Milan, but he lives near Milan. We're in a town that's kind of like near Milan, an hour drive, and he loved it here because he was able to build this amazing place for his wife and 3 kids, and they loved it here. Everyone in the town knew him, and I can give you some sort of proof on some of that, of like stuff like this. Like he has a lot of different, you know, all his office here is for his sales, and everything for the automobile industry was right here. Now they had great taste though, because when we get inside this room, you're gonna see this beautiful painting on the ceiling. And why I love to explore Italy, it's just simply because of these paintings that are done on the ceiling. They are known to have some of the best paintings that were painted on the ceilings, and some of the best, if not the best, artwork for paintings in the entire world here in Italy. As we step foot inside their luxurious, at one time, living room, you can see their beautiful painting. Now, I'm not sure if he has more, but still, this is gorgeous, hand-painted as well, for years. Look at that. The angels up there. The gold couches that, well, now they're kind of dirty, but look at that mirror though. Massive mirror. And another, this ain't a painting though, I don't think. Some sort of like yarn picture stitched together like a rug. Follow, like, and subscribe. And yeah, you see Dan right there waiting for me to move so you can get this picture. I mean, even look at this, just their floors. You have floors like this, you know you're making money. And then over here, some of their old Victorian, like, vintage furniture. Actually, no, that's not a taxidermy bird. That's a dead bird. No, that can't be a real bird.
Oh, that's got up there.
Yeah, I think that's taxidermy. I don't know. You wouldn't even know from the outside this is what we're going into. Still got that old TV. Honestly, we know that 100% this is lead paint as well. I mean, I'm gonna say 50 years this place has been sitting here for. And the reason why I'm saying that is because of this TV as well. I'm guessing 50 years. You know, just think though, this was their kitchen where you're sitting, you're eating your diner table, you know, and their silverware and all their plates were inside here. So right for, you know, before dinner, they would grab them out, going in their kitchen now. Yeah, because you can see they haven't updated this. Their appliances, nothing is not updated. You know, there's probably more to this house secretly, but I don't know. All right, that's the toilet in the bathroom. We'll have to just head upstairs. Well, it's not for us. Well, let's see what else they have to offer here. I do like how they had a whole bunch of sunlight just like beaming in here at one time. Oh, snap. Gotta be careful walking through this. Yeah, the roof is caving in. Oh my God. Nothing left here. Gotta be really careful. Yeah, that's it here. This was one of their kids' rooms. Huh. Getting out of here. Okay, this is still pretty big. Again, they had 3 children, so it makes sense. Wow. Look how freaking big that bed is, that furniture. The mirrors on both sides. Also, you know what it is? It's like, why take all this out? It's, you know, all original hardwood furniture. The mirrors, everything's intact, nothing's spray painted, nothing's damaged. This is a great find though. Yep, the large bathroom. Definitely this is where the owner slept. Walk-in closet. Jeez. Again, we were just here. Gonna keep moving. The door's wide open into the next people's houses. Gotta be careful there. But this is beautiful. Damn. The floors, the orange walls, the paint. The vines coming right in. Dang. I want to go on the other side and show it. But even that is amazing. Someone placed the bed just right here. I wonder what that's about. I love this a lot. This is my favorite room. Even this is like a picture, just like this. Explorers, I've been exploring in Italy for over 7 years. I have over 900 videos on my YouTube channel. I post every single Sunday. But I will say, it's stuff like this, my views right here, that keeps me going. You know, I'm from the United States. We will never see stuff like this. And, you know, a lot of people in our lifetimes, all my friends or people in the US, it's like, to see this stuff, you have to really travel.
What is up, explorers? I'd like to thank today's sponsor, you guys, for my viewers, everyone who's been donating monthly on Patreon, and for those who have been buying my merch on the Exploring Crew store. So because I don't get a lot of brand deals like other channels do, I use the money that you guys give me to help support my team costs and my production costs. Now, team costs are like my mom helping me with the Exploring Crew store, or like my editors who make these beautiful videos that you guys watch every single Sunday, or even my brand manager who helps keep my business running behind the scenes. Now, my production costs are things like my hotels, my food, my flights. They cost a lot of money, and I'm not even staying in 6-star hotels, 5-star hotels, and I'm definitely not flying first class either. So whether you guys support every month on Patreon or even just one time through buying the merch on the Exploring Crew store, it all goes a long way and it keeps this show on the road. Explorers, if you have never checked out the Exploring Crew merch store, or if you haven't in a long time, the link in the description down below. Check it out. I have multiple new drops coming every single month. We sell photos, we sell unique trading cards. I just got brand new merch. Check it out. It says Exploring Crew, and the Japanese letter up top stands for rebellious, being rebellious. In the back is also, in my favorite, some of the coolest merch out there. Again, guys, we only drop the finest merch ever, but it just goes well with what I like to do. I like anime, I like being rebellious, I like this kind of explore, I like street art. So for me, this is one of my favorite hoodies. This is some of the best quality merch you can get. It's like going to the store and buying something at the mall, like even better. Now, if you have never checked out my Patreon, or if you haven't in a while either, my Patreon is in the link in the description down below. I have a reward tier list that for the price of a coffee, one time a week, you can get your name posted at the end of my credits for every single video. Oh, one more thing. Did I mention if you join Patreon, I have a Discord access so we can talk all day? Once again, guys, thank you so much for sponsoring this video. Again, you guys are the real sponsor and also my favorite sponsor. Let's get back into the video.
It makes me wonder why or who did this room. The wallpaper's amazing. They hand painted the top. Picture's still here. Houses tell such a deeper story from other places. That's why I think, and most people can connect to, oh wow, they had a little place to pray, and everyone here is super religious. This is actually really freaking cool. Look at that. Place to kneel and everything. I even like the art on this house, how it looks. With the things knocked down. It's just placed so perfect with the dust and the cobwebs. A picture of Jesus right on here. They do have amazing furniture that they left. There might be more to this place because I haven't seen Dave. Oh, that leads on a different way downstairs. Whoa. It just keeps getting better though. We keep finding more and more as we walk in this house. That furniture, that ceiling's really cool. But that bed, look at the frame. You're living good if you have this bed. The old, it feels like a horror vibe in this one. I don't know why. I feel like this is where they would shoot the Exorcist. It'd be in this room. Oh my God. I don't think I've ever seen an intact skeleton of a cat. That cat, poor cat, oh my God, he must have been trapped in here. I've never seen an intact, a whole body skeleton I mean, look how preserved that is. Honestly, people take this stuff and they sell it for like oddities and stuff. That's nuts. That must have been them. Again, if that is the owner, he's the one that, you know, had the automobile industry and sold a lot of cars. Because all the maggots and bugs ate everything off of it. You know, it's pretty weird, but this is what they would do to us. So if we go inside, you know, we're buried in the grave or whatever's happening to us, in the end, we're gonna end up like this, even through the coffin, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I mean? That was a bit morbid, huh? What's in here? So many rooms. Honestly, the place was freaking massive. I did not know that from being downstairs. Let's see the newspaper, what year? Okay, 1983. I said what, 30 years? Or maybe, I said 50 at first. I did say 50. Just to even prove, yeah, this is Italian. Someone put their Urbex tag on here. Just giving them that shout out right there, whoever that is. This whole like secret, it's almost like a secret community. That's how I like to think about it in my head. Like a secret community of just people that like find these hidden places around the world, right? And like, it feels like I am in literally a video game half the time because I will find these places, whether it's from information from people that live here, through Instagram, just through Google, or just through just anything. If people post it, I might be able to find it. And I will literally fly across the world just to go to places like this, right? It just feels like a movie or a video game. It's so like fantasy to me, like the thrill of just, it's like we're in a museum at the same time, a time capsule, but nothing's safe. Anything could go wrong. It is truly an incredible experience. And I've been doing this for like 14, 15 years of my life. I started at 15 years old. Look at this. We just heard one bell. All right, so one ding went off. That was it. I thought more was gonna go off. Whoa, this is trippy. Look how far down it goes. And then it leads down here. Oh my God. That's beautiful. This is amazing. Is this supposed to be like the Gothic entrance like style? When it's like this, like a Gothic entranceway, like a pillar? Even though we're upstairs, you still have the high ceilings, which is awesome. We're on the 3rd floor. But let's go see what's down here. Okay. So this might definitely be the end of the ball. Gotta be careful. It's falling down. I'm only gonna go inside this room on the right. Wow, big reveal. Place has been like ransacked almost. All the papers and everything's thrown out. Oh, the opera. The opera. 1911, the date on this one. They love music. They probably went to operas in Milan. Closer, but I'll peek my camera in there. I can't even see what I'm looking at. I see a chest though. Look at this door. I'm not sure if this brings you to like other rooms. Looks like it might. I mean, maybe there's more stuff. I don't know. Let's go meet up with everyone else. Wow, look at that. Yeah, it's like neo-Gothic or Gothic archways. You can see how dark it really is in here without my lights. But the light shines through. I'm gonna scare the hell out of Dave right now. Bah! Can I get you? Yo,
Is it good along there?
huh?
Is it good along there?
Dude, yeah, there's some cool rooms back there. This place it's bigger, than you think when you go, right?
Because when you're downstairs in the big area with a fireplace, you can go through another door, through another room, another room, another room.
Oh, I didn't do that yet then. What the hell?
I know, bro.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
It's like Narnia's cave down there.
What? I thought there's just those 3 rooms.
Every door just kept giving some weird, not weird, but like we have a boat.
What?
We have
That's here?
This room with the portraits. This
No
room,
way that's in there.
I swear to God.
What?
So when you go back,
Yup.
when you go in this room,
Uh-huh.
take the door here, this side, and you can head all the way through the rest.
Bro,
of
I wouldn't even...
I thought they were closets because the other
Yeah,
side
me
was
too.
a closet. Yeah.
Bro, if you didn't tell me that, I would have just missed it. Oh man, lucky you told me that then. So I will say this. When exploring, there's times where we all done it, where we explore and we forget or miss a room that is amazing. Maybe I would have found it, I don't know, but with Dave telling me right now, this is why we're teaming, I would have missed that maybe. So thank God Dave told me because we would have missed the whole cool stuff down there. Let's go find out the room where it is. He said through the fireplace, because I assumed this was a closet because of this one, which is why I never opened it. But oh, I didn't even look at this, the fireplace. Look at the art on this. That sculpture is amazing. Oh, scared me?
It scared me.
Well, so bro, I didn't know there was more down here.
It doesn't seem like it keeps going, but it keeps going.
Oh my God, this place is nuts. All right. Well, this is exciting. All right, now we're back outside. Or I guess the coast is clear. This was something to pull out on the main street. This is a really fun, exciting place. And this is how you guys know. It's not like we know or we have these places just like given to us and we know where to go. We are literally exploring. I would have missed this. This is why it's like the art of exploring, or why I created like the exploring crew. It's just, this is fun. This is real. We're not here on YouTube bullshitting you guys, trying to get these crazy views or follow the hype trains or the trends. We keep it legit. This is our passion. So we post you this on YouTube. This is the art of Exploring Crew. We just walked into the first room. Now I'm assuming by this first room and this big portrait, she was, the wife or the daughter. Could be the daughter. Again, look at their clothing and their style. Again, wealthy. Oh, they had a piano, of course. Of course they had a piano. It makes sense because remember, they have a lot of piano notes and stuff upstairs. And this is a really good piano. Look at that. That's a beautiful piano. Wow, and it's tuned. It's actually still tuned and really nice. Damn, that note is still playing. See, this is the kind of furniture I want in my house. Stuff that's like not just boring or Airbnb kind of furniture. I want this. The full wood, the art, things like that. That's what I like. The details like this. We put the keyhole through a lion's mouth. I love that stuff. This is the stuff I like. Oh, and once again, we have another decently cool, not as cool as the main living room, but painting on the ceiling. All right, let's go through the next door. Apparently, it keeps going. Now it wants us to turn and go through there. Just like an oval shaped ceiling on this one. This was like, could have been for the servants at this point. I don't even know. Freaking big. That's what happens when you sell good cars. All right, let's go on this one. Now that is magnificent. Everything about this. I wonder what they even did here. The whole room is completely painted. Guys, comment down below. Where actually is this? I'm sure this is a real place. And the details are amazing. And look at the two people. This was, again, hand painted, guys. This was hand painted. And there's a door here. I wouldn't have even known that. Look at this. But you wouldn't have even known that's a door unless I, look at that. I didn't even know there was a door there. Comment down below as well. Did you know there was a door there at first? I'm looking at all the details. I don't want to miss anything. I love how they did that. The jars or the liquor or the food, they were, spices in the jars, they pickled it on the walls. It makes you think like this is real, but it's just a painting. Let's go through the next one. Oh my God. Let's go in just like this together. This one's amazing. I thought this was a real carpet on the ground. And when you look up, that paint shines so hard. It looks like it's real gold. Holy crap. Damn, and these chairs. Now and can you believe this is abandoned for years and years? Someone literally just looked through here. I don't know if they heard me or not. I just like too how the artwork is when the sun shines through here. And that's why whoever came in here left it open to get the sunlight in for the picture. Okay, now this all makes sense. Now we made it to the actual end. This was at the gate where we were looking out the other side. So now we explored it all. Look at that from this side though. Damn. This place actually is one of my favorites. Yeah, so Dave knows where there's a boat. I've never seen the boat yet, and that's the last part of this house before we completed it all. We must have been in here for like 2.5 hours exploring. Okay, back in this, what I thought was a closet. It's through here. Oh, this is like their corridor, bro. Oh yeah, so where's, huh? How big?
Fucking snake just went in there.
Yeah, I have no idea, but I don't trust any snakes. Bro, I would not have found this room. Get the fuck out. Dude, I would not have found this at all. Another part of the house. Their bike. That's sick. Yeah, they had a whole saddle for their horses and everything at one point. Really is a great place. That's an awesome boat. Yeah, I would not have found this, dude. They even went skiing. They did everything, this family. It says Boston Whaler. What up, dude? That's sick. Look how many tires they got for their cars. So many stacked. Obviously they were getting their tires and things for cheap because obviously they ran a huge automobile business. Yeah, they sealed it up completely.
The old pump to fill the water. Like the old bar.
Oh, maybe for their horse, you think, or no? I don't know. Should we
I
go?
don't even know what's down there.
Just gotta watch out for those snakes. That's the garden light? That's different. It's like a secret part of the house.
It's a staircase. Maybe this was like the servants.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Well, we're not down there.
Well, this is where the only spray paint is in the whole house. Huh. I'm gonna assume it's for the servants where they lived. You see how crazy this really goes, though? It's a whole big square, I think. He owned everything. Don't know. Let's check. Okay. Of course, in Italy, you gotta have the wine cellar. Yeah, look at that.
Still called wine.
They're all corked.
Dang, you could probably drink some of this realistically, mate. Wow. They had a lot. That we're out of the mansion, I can show you what it looks like from the outside. You know, we parked over here. We walked up here and look at this thing. It's massive. It's multiple rooms, and that's why we didn't really know. The overgrownness of everything right there. And this whole line, this whole strip is all abandoned of this house. Yeah, so check this out. This is, we're gonna call him, you know, Dr. Ferrari or whatever you wanna call him, but the Ferrari guy that did business and sold Ferraris. This is his crib. Look at this. Wow. That is super awesome. I love this architecture too. So now everything makes sense, explorers, because remember, he had a wife, he had 3 kids, a wife, and they would all hang out here. And they had this beautiful long backyard and acres of land, and so they had a farm, so all their kids and everything had the best privacy, because the guy who did a lot of ties with Ferrari wanted to stay away from Milan but be near it. The Ferrari family left it, and the mayor of the town's family bought it from the city, and just to hold on to it, but there's no plans on fixing it up. But that's a true story. That's actually true. And one last thing from talking to locals here, it's a little loud, but this is what we just learned. Dave, what happened?
Yeah, so the last occupant had passed away here. It's now been left in the will, but actually the will is the other part of the family is the mayor of the town, so it now belongs to the mayor, but they were saying that it's going to cost so much to put it right, but it's so old he can't do nothing with it at the moment. So
wow, so that's what you get when you talk to the locals.
Thanks to all my Patreon members who support these videos, but especially Urban Legends, Maddie Godbold, Melissa Valine, Stefano Magadino, The First Haunted 1821, Jason, Voices from Beyond, Skylar Gidry, Jessica Hebden, Echo, Misty Graham, Tim F., and Mr. Anderson.